Prosecutors are going all in the murder trial of a federal agent. KITV4's Laura Yamada joins us from the newsroom now to explain what just happened, and that is shocking some legal types. Laura.
Well, Paula, after 20 days of testimony, tomorrow brings closing arguments in the murder trial of Christopher Dede. Then the decision is in the hands of the jury. But legal experts we spoke to today say they expected that jury to have a lot more to think about.
To me, was astounding. Very unusual.
I think, as shocked as the rest of the legal community.
With testimony behind them and closing arguments ahead, attorneys had a chance to ask Circuit Court Judge Karen Ahn to let jurors consider lesser charges in the Christopher Dede murder trial, but they did not.
It's almost always given. This will be a rare exception.
Obviously, if you're drinking and kill somebody, that's reckless conduct. So I was surprised that they didn't even ask for it. Because at that point, it gives a jury a choice.
Law professor Ken Lawson and attorney Victor Bakke agree it's not only a confusing but a dangerous move for prosecutors.
I think they were off base from the beginning. They should have charged this case as a manslaughter, and they should have argued it as a manslaughter. I think they overreached.
These are tough cases, very tough, especially when you got somebody in a position of authority.
From day one, Dede says he shot Colin Eldredge in self-defense at a Waikiki McDonald's. Both attorneys say it was essential to put Dede on the stand, the special agent telling his story through his eyes. Lawson says jurors are often reluctant to second-guess the person who did the shooting and will now decide with Dede's story still fresh on their minds.
Guess what they're going to remember when they walk into that jury room? They're going to remember the last things they heard, not the first things they heard.
Most of these trials come down to who tells the best story.
Now, Bakke says it was also huge that the very last person to testify was a Honolulu police sergeant who told jurors that in 2008, Eldredge was convicted of disorderly conduct. Now, the defense could not go into details, but he says it still feeds the argument that Eldredge may have had a problem with authority. Now, based on how this trial went, it's going to be interesting to see if attorneys might change up their game a little bit in tomorrow's closing arguments. Paula?
Well, Laura, so attorneys did not ask for any of the lesser charges, only murder to or acquittal on the table. But doesn't the judge actually have the final word in what jurors can consider?
Yes, she does. There's still a small chance the judge could add something. In a hearing yesterday, though, she said she did not believe there was evidence to support a manslaughter charge, nor did she suggest any other charges. But we do not have the final list of jury instructions just yet. That comes tomorrow morning. Now, keep in mind, if the jury cannot decide whether to convict or acquit Dede, it could result in a hung jury, and that opens the door for a brand new trial. Paula, back to you.